Hello and welcome everybody. In this video we will show you some habits that you need to quit today. Nowadays, most of the people have a lot of bad habits that consume most of their energy, time and motivation, and that let them not achieving the life they want. If that's your case, then this video is for you. Keep watching the whole video and don't skip any of these important parts. Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to our channel to receive all our news. 1. Looking for reasons to get started. We fall into the trap of thinking there is perfect time to pursue a goal. Maybe we wait until our career have reached a certain point, we have accumulated enough money, or someone has given us the permission to do so. And while certain conditions are better than others, the stars aren't going to align to create the perfect scenario. Someone I know once said that there is never perfect time to start a family, because something always gets in the way. Similarly, there is never perfect time to start working on your idea. To start working on your idea, trying something new, or picking up a skill. The best time to start is now. Along the way, you will make mistakes and keep learning. 2. Complaining. One of the most popular bad habits I have seen is complaining. It's easy to complain and it's difficult to find the good in an unfavorable predicament. However, complaining won't help the situation or your mood. Try to keep yourself in a positive mindset and find the silver lining in every negative circumstance you face. You will be happier, less stressed, and more enjoyable to be around. 3. Living to please others. Yes, you need to take care of people around you, such as your family and the people around you. But that doesn't mean you should do things just for the purpose of pleasing others. Are you following a path because others expect of you? Do you act in a way only to gain someone's approval? If you always follow others' expectation to your own dissatisfaction, you will end up looking back and feeling resentment. It's time to take a pause and evaluate what is that you want. 4. Comparing yourself to others on social media. Watching other people put forward manufacturer lives on social media can leave you feeling bad about yourself, so you want to limit that. But social media can also give your happiness a lift by keeping you connected with people you love and admire. It's not about scrubbing your phone of all things social, but browsing mindfully. Know that no one's life is really what it seems in social media, and remind yourself of that whenever you start to feel down, then go do something that helps you remember all the good. That's the fact that keeps on motivating me. You don't have to compare yourself to other people because it's just a waste of time. Work on yourself more and do everything you can to achieve your goals and be successful in life. Be patient and be grateful for what you have without giving up on your dreams. Focus on yourself and abilities, and ally more with yourself. Then compare your strength and achievement with other people. Remember, we are born unique with our own abilities and capabilities. Instead of being envious, which is sometimes the consequence of comparison, let us be inspired and motivated for what others have attained so far. 5. You worry a lot about what will happen. Worrying yourself into mental dizzy is one of those common, sneaky bad habits most people indulge in without realizing it. But too much stress can have a negative effect on your health, leading to a chronic condition like heart disease, a suppressed immune system, or insomnia. If you want to live a long, happy life, get rid of the things that cause stress, like worrying of some part of your own life. 6. Skipping breakfast. When you are in a rush to get out the door in the morning, eating breakfast may be your last priority. However, eating a healthy breakfast benefits your body in many ways, and a cup of coffee simply doesn't cut it. Making time for a nutritious breakfast every morning will help keep your weight in check, prevent you from overeating at lunch, improve your metabolism, and keep you energized and productive throughout the day. 7. Failing to prioritize. Some people think having a lot of goals is the best way to ensure success. If one idea fails, at least there are plenty more to reserve to turn to. Unfortunately, this sort of wavering can be extremely unproductive. Warren Buffett has the perfect antidote. He saw that his personal pilot was not accomplishing his life goals, so Buffett asked him to make a list of 25 things he wanted to get done before he died. But rather than advising him to take a little step toward completing every one of them, Buffett told the pilot to pick 5 things he thought were most important and ignore the rest. 8. Blaming other people. Sometimes it really is someone else's fault that something bad happened, but what can you do? Blaming other people is a futile exercise that doesn't solve anything. Instead, it creates more anger and does nothing to push you forward. If someone wronged you, let go of those bitter feelings and move on. Forgive. Focus on your actions instead. When you start acting, you start taking responsibility for what happens in your life. 9. Not accepting things about yourself that you can change. There are certain parts about yourself that you can't change, such as where and when you were born. There is no question that some of these factors affect your life on a large scale, but when you get stuck on them, you lose focus on other parts of your life, such as your attitude, your actions, and the opportunities in front of you. Accept the things you cannot change so that you can start working on what you can change. 10. Dwelling on past mistakes. We all have moments in our past that upon reflection could have been done better or differently. Occasionally, I wonder if things could have turned out better I had made different choices. Still, I remind myself not to get stuck on the past. Instead of pondering over what you can change, use those past mistakes to proactively think about what you would do things today. Failures can be used to your advantage if you are willing to turn them into lessons for the future. 11. You have negative thoughts. Have you ever asked yourself why I'm so negative all the time? If the answer is yes, then you are like many other people who have constant negative thoughts. Negativity goes hand in hand with depression. Being negative or feeling low is not necessarily a sign of mental illness. If you are prone to negative thinking, you may already understand the interplay between negative thoughts and depression. You experience one sad or upsetting thought after another, which takes its toll on your mental health. 12. Hanging out with toxic people. Who you hang around is who influences you and your life. The saying you are what you eat applies to what you consume in daily life as well. If you are in constant contact with people who hang around all day and do nothing, then what do you think you are going to do? If you want to be successful, wouldn't it make sense to be with people who are constantly pushing you? Some people may say you can just drop your friends because they aren't successful, but you can make new friends. It's important to have high standard for the people you have around you because they have more impact on you than you can imagine. 13. Always you are saying yes. It's okay to say no. Many don't know this fact and think when they negate it, it is impolite. Think of yourself first when you don't feel like saying yes. When you are saying yes to someone, though you don't feel like saying it in the first place, you are robbing yourself of the chance of happiness for your own good. Instead, you are thinking of another person's feelings and opinions. That shouldn't be the case, by the way. You are not born to rely on people's approval, and you are not here to please everyone either. So if you want to garner that Yes Man award, then brace yourself for an overwhelming ride of your life. But if you love yourself and your health and time do really matter to you, learn to say no too, especially when it doesn't benefit your future self, but on the contrary. Self-care is not being selfish in this context. It's more of self-love and self-determination to do what's best for yourself. 14. Hitting the snooze button. It might feel as though pressing the snooze button in the morning gives you a little bit of extra rest to start your day. But the truth is that it does more harm than good. That's because when you wake up, your endocrine system begins to release alertness hormones to get you ready for the day. By going back to sleep, you are slowing down this process. Plus, 9 minutes doesn't give your body time to get the restorative deep sleep it needs. 15. Staying with a partner who makes you feel less than awesome. We know it's not always sunshine and rainbows. Inevitably, there will be bumps in the road. Here's how to tell if your doubts are deal breakers or totally normal. But overall, your partner should make you feel happy, secure, beautiful, and loved. And if those feelings haven't surfaced in a long time, it may be time to rethink the partnership.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to receive
all our news. If you learned something new today, then give the video a like and tell us in comments which step you like it more. And here's some others great videos I think you will enjoy. Just click on the left or on the right.